Hey, it's Mr. Primer here. In this video, we're going to be looking at how you can tell the difference between a planet and a star when you look up in the night sky. So I'm in this software called Stellarium right now, and I'm looking around. This is what it would look like if you went outside at 11:45 p.m. Tonight. So I'm just looking around here. You can see a lot of things in the sky. This is assuming that you have a dark sky to look at. And I just wanted to ask you, what do you think? Do you see any stars? Do you see any planets? I mean, we see lots of stars. Look, we can tell up there, there's the moon. But how do we know what is a planet and what is a star? So that's what we're going to be talking about. One thing I find really fascinating is the fact that planets were discovered so long ago. In fact, Babylonian astronomers discovered Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn in the second millennium BC. So 2000 BC, these planets were discovered. That's 4,000 years ago. That's pretty impressive. And so just by looking up in the night sky, how did they know that? So that's what we're going to be looking at. So do you have any guesses right now? Which ones do you think are planets and which ones you think are stars? To give us a little hand, I can put on a label, which obviously our Babylonian astronomers cannot do, but now you can see that there is Jupiter right here. So if you look up in the sky, you see Jupiter, you see the moon, there's Uranus. You see Uranus is very hard to see right here. So that planet wasn't discovered until a lot later on. But even Jupiter, even though it's bright, these stars are bright too. So you can't say that you know it's a planet just because it's brighter, because that is definitely not the only factor. And the way they figured it out was by making careful observations, by writing down what they saw in the night and tracking it over a period of time. So for instance, if we look just in the night sky right here, and we, through the awesome ability of Stellarium, are able to go back in time, we'll be able to see that, let's say we go back 1 year today, so go back to 2013. Whoa, what just happened? As you can see, Jupiter is no longer here. Jupiter is all the way up there. But all the other stars, so if we go back again, all the other stars are in the same place. If you look at some of these big stars over here, they are still in the same place. So the only thing that has moved are the planets. And so that's how the ancient astronomers figured out what were planets and what were stars, because the planets are going to move in relative position to the stars. And we can go back a long time and see, oh, there's other things in the sky that move too. So there's Mars, there's Saturn. So a lot of the big planets that you could see move over time. So that's how they were able to figure that out. So pretty cool observation, and it's something that the average person wouldn't know. The only way they could tell it is by taking careful observations. So I just think that's a pretty cool thing. So if you're interested in playing around with this software, I highly recommend it. So you can go to stellarium.org. I'll put the link in the YouTube notes. But it's a free download for both PC and Mac. Totally free, amazing program. So definitely check that out. Also, there is a Stellarium app for Android, and I have this. I love it. One of the neat things about the apps is that when you're outside at night, you can hold up your phone and it will show you what you're looking at. So it has some extra features that way, and also it's available for Apple products as well. All right, I hope you found that interesting, and I hope you now have a greater understanding for how the ancient astronomers discovered planets.